Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. Today we are going to see one of the coding skills problem, which is nothing but you will be given an array and your task is to find the minimum and maximum element present in the array. Right? In Python like language, you can able to find some predefined methods like min, max, etc. But here the task is you should not use any predefined methods. With your logic only, you are going to find the minimum and maximum element present in the array. Now let's see the test case here. This would be my array having the elements as 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. Now my task is what? I need to find the minimum and maximum element present in the array. What is the minimum element present in the array? It is 10. And what is the maximum element present in the array? It's 50. You need to print the output like this. Okay. Now let me tell you the logic behind this, and then we will go for the coding part. See here, the logic is quite simple. Let me take an array. Okay. 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. Now what I'm going to take means I don't know what is the minimum and what is the maximum, right? For time being, let me do the logic for the minimum element. Okay. I'm going to take the minimum element as my first element, which is nothing but array of 0. Okay. Array of 0 is my minimum element. Let me consider like that. This is my array AR and indexes is 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Yes. Now what I need to do means, now see, observe here, I need to start the index from here and then I need to traverse the complete list. And what I need to do means, at some index, if I can able to find an element which is less than the current minimum, then I will consider that element as my minimum. Okay, see, is 20 less than 10? See, minimum is how much? Array of 0. Array of 0 means 10. Now see, I need to start tracing from here, right? I need to start the tracing from the first index and then I need to go till the last of the array. See, is 20 is less than 10? No, there will be no problem. Is 30 is less than 10? No. Is 40 is less than 10? No. Is 50 is less than 10? No. Then there is no change for the minimum and ultimately I can able to get the minimum element present in the array. Okay. Now let me give you another array so that it would be more clear to you. See, I'm going to take an array like this: 10, 20, 5, 60 and 1. This is my array. Okay. Now what I need to take? I need to take the minimum element as my starting, right? So this one, array of 0. Array of 0, which is nothing but 10 is the minimum element initially. Now I need to start tracing from here, right? The indexes are 1, 2 and 3, 4. This is the 0th index. Now see, is 20 less than 10? No. So don't make any modification. Is 5 is less than 10? Yes. In that case, you modify your minimum element with the current index element. So 5 would be my current minimum. Now observe, 60 is less than 5? No, no change. 1 is less than 5? Yes, 1 is less than 5. So make it as my current minimum. Now we completed traversing of all the elements in the list. So we need to print the output as the final minimum available here, which is nothing but 1. Okay. Now let's see similarly for the max also. Nothing new in it. Let me take an array like this: 10, 5, 20 and some 6, 40. Okay. This is my array. For example, I'm going to take the max as my starting element, so it would be 10. Now see, is 5 is greater than 10. Here greater means maximum, means the number should be greater than the maximum value, right? 5 greater than 10? No. 20 greater than 10? Yes. Then my current maximum would be 20. Now 6 greater than 20? No. No change. 40 greater than 20? Yes. So my current maximum would be 40. I completed the traversing of complete list. So I can able to print the final maximum element, which is nothing but 40, right? Let me show you how to do this logic programmatically. Let's go for the program part. See, first I need to take an array, right? I'm taking an array of capacity 100 and I'm taking a variable called size in order to get the size of the array from the user. Now let me give a printf message here. Printf, I'm giving a message here. Hold a minute. I'm giving a message here. enter the size of array, right, which represents the number of elements available in array. Yes, once it was entered, I need to store that value in variable n, right? Scanf %d ampersand of size. So the size variable will hold the size of the array. Now our task is what? We need to read the elements, right? That many elements and store it into an array. Now let me give a message here. Enter the array elements. So that user will give the array elements here. Once he has given the elements, I need to store them into the array, right? For that, let me take an index variable here. Index variable which ranges from, see here, index is a variable which starts from the 0 and it ranges until less than the size, which means from 0 to size minus 1, all the indexes would be considered, and you need to increment the index every time you read the element, right? Now let's see. I'm going to keep the data into that array. Scanf %d and ampersand of array of index, which means whatever the element given by the user, that would be stored into my array. Yes, once it was stored into my array, I need to find the minimum and maximum element, right? Okay, before going to that, let me print the original array. Okay, print original array. The original array is I printed the original array. See, for index equal 0, index is less than size, index plus plus. For printing, I need to use a printf function, right? Printf. And then I should not use ampersand symbol. Why? It's all about printing the data, not the addresses. Okay. And then what I need to do, once the original array has been printed, see the main logic of finding the minimum and maximum element. I need to take one minimum element and one maximum element variable. Okay. Now let's see, before going to take minimum and maximum, what I'm going to do means I'm going to take like this. See, if size of the array means if size of the array is less than or equal to 0, means if you are given some negative number, or if the size has been 0, then in that case we can't able to find the minimum element, right? At least one variable or one element should be available in order to find minimum and maximum element. In that case, finding min max not possible. Finding min and max element not possible. This was the message I'm going to print, and then let me print this one. After printing the original array, let me give a new line so that we can see the output in a clear manner. Okay. Now see here, if the size is less than or equal to 0, we can't able to find minimum and maximum element, right? If the size is greater than the 0, means at least one variable is available. Here you need to write your actual logic. See, the minimum variable is nothing but array of 0, the first element. Similarly, I'm going to consider the max also same. Max element is nothing but array of 0. Now what I need to do, I need to traverse the complete list, right? Now see, for index equal to 1, and the index value will range from where? For index equal to 1 and index is less than the size and index plus plus. Now while traversing completely, what I need to do for minimum, okay, this is the logic for minimum. Let me write it here, min element finding. Okay, now what I need to do, if the element present at that index is less than the current minimum, this is mn, then in that case what I need to do, I need to make that element as my minimum now. Minimum equal to array of index, right? Now by iterating over this loop, we will end up with an element that is representing the minimum element. Okay. Now, similarly, let me copy and paste it for the maximum element finding also. See here, this time I'm going to find the max element. Now see, for index equal to 1 and index is less than size and index plus plus, if the element present at that index is greater than the max element, current maximum, then I'm going to make that element as my maximum, right? By doing this process, we can able to get the minimum and the maximum element, right? Once it was done, I'm going to print the min and max elements here. See, printf the minimum element. Minimum element is %d backslash n, and I'm going to print mn, right? Mn is a variable holding the minimum element. Now similarly, let me copy and paste it here for maximum element also, right? We are going to get the max element also. So max element is percentage d, max element variable is mx. Okay, let me save this code and let me try to execute. Yes, it was executing fine, and it was asking me the size. I have given a size of 5, and array elements are 10, 20, 30, 40, and then 50. Can you able to see the original array is okay? Let me do more meaningfully. It's working fine, and while printing, if I put a \t, then we can able to see the elements nicely. Okay, let's observe here. Let me save and execute. Now you can able to see the size is 5, the elements are 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. The original array elements are 10, 30, 20, 30, and 40, 50. The minimum element is 10, and the maximum element in the array is 50. And in this way, you can write your own logic in order to get the minimum and maximum element from an array. This is all about today's session. Thanks for watching, and please do like and subscribe to our channel for more videos.